Welcome back to Dinar Current. Top 5 U.S. banks most likely to exchange Iraqi dinar after revaluation. Once the Iraqi dinar finally revalues, and yes, many believe it's a matter of when, not if, the burning question on every investor's mind will be, where can I exchange it? The reality is, not everyone holding dinar will benefit. Some will miss the window, others may be unprepared, and only a select, ready group will know exactly where to go and when to act. Our goal today is to help ensure you're part of that last group, the one that walks away with significant gains. Let's start with a quick overview. If you're new to the space or still learning about the revaluation, here's what you need to know. The Iraqi Dinar (IQD) is Iraq's official currency. In the 1980s, it had an exchange rate of over $3 USD per dinar. However, years of war, economic sanctions, and internal turmoil caused its value to plummet. Currently, the dinar trades at approximately 1,300 Iraqi dinars per USD. The idea behind the revaluation (RV) is that Iraq's economy is showing signs of recovery. Oil exports are booming, foreign reserves are growing, and the country is gradually reintegrating into the global economy. Many experts believe Iraq, potentially in coordination with the IMF and its central bank, may soon revalue its currency to reflect this improved economic standing. Why does this matter? Because countless investors, from major institutions to everyday people, are holding dinar with the hope that once the currency is revalued, they can exchange it at a significantly higher rate, potentially multiplying their initial investment by 10x, 25x, or even more. But here's the catch, not every bank will exchange dinar, even after an RV. It's not enough just to own the currency. You'll need a trustworthy financial institution that will accept and verify the physical banknotes, confirm their authenticity, apply the updated exchange rate, deposit US dollars into your account. At the moment, most US banks don't handle the Iraqi dinar because it's classified as a non-convertible currency. But all of that could change overnight, and those who are ready will be first in line. How do we know which banks might participate? We look at 3 primary indicators. 1. Historical involvement, have they exchanged dinar in the past? 2. Infrastructure, do they have a foreign currency division in a global network? 3. Strategic positioning, are they involved in international finance, US government contracts, or Middle Eastern markets? Let's now look at 6 key traits that increase the chances of a bank exchanging IQD post-revaluation. Active foreign currency services, global correspondent bank partnerships, federal government affiliations, advanced currency verification technology, prior experience with exotic currencies, presence in or around the Middle East. Now, here are the top 5 U.S. banks that are most likely to support Iraqi dinar exchanges once the revaluation becomes official. 1. Wells Fargo. Why they're a strong contender. Wells Fargo has one of the largest and most sophisticated foreign currency programs among American banks, supporting over 70 currencies. Before 2011, they even processed dinar transactions directly. Key advantages: nationwide branch presence, dedicated foreign currency desks, serves military families and overseas workers, has the tech to quickly restart IQD services post-RV. Pro tip: call your local Wells Fargo branch and ask to speak to their foreign currency specialist. They may not confirm future dinar policies but can inform you if any early indicators or internal memos have appeared. 2. JP Morgan Chase. Why they're a strong contender. Chase has deep international reach and a long-standing presence in Iraq through its financial contracts with the U.S. Treasury and Department of Defense. They've been involved in international settlements and infrastructure projects in Iraq. Key advantages: ties to U.S. government and military operations, capable of handling transactions in high-risk, high-security zones, private banking division familiar with exotic currencies. Pro tip: instead of speaking to a teller, ask to meet with a branch manager or private banker. High net worth clients may be given early access or special handling for IQD exchanges. 3. Bank of America BOA. Why they're a strong contender. Bank of America offers foreign exchange in over 100 countries. Although their branches no longer handle IQD, they were involved in dinar transactions prior to 2012, especially for corporate and institutional clients. Key advantages: extensive international operations, historical dinar exchange capability, strong institutional foreign exchange network. Pro tip: make sure your BOA customer profile reflects global interests or business needs. This could grant access to post-RV currency tiers or services that aren't available to standard retail clients. 4. Citibank. Why they're a strong contender. Citibank has active operations in the Middle East, including Iraq. Their direct presence in Baghdad and Erbil gives them unique exposure to the IQD and Iraqi financial system. Key advantages: real-time access to Middle Eastern exchange rates, experience with high-value conversions, in-country infrastructure to handle IQD directly. Pro tip: open a Citigold or international account to gain access to advanced FX services and alerts. These accounts can prioritize you for dinar exchanges when the time comes. 5. HSBC Bank USA. Why they're a strong contender. Though headquartered in the UK, HSBC's US division has one of the widest networks for currency services, especially in exotic or non-standard currencies. They are heavily active in the Middle East and known for handling transfers involving Iraq. Key advantages: historic presence in Middle Eastern markets, robust foreign exchange division, handles IQD-linked transfers for business clients. Pro tip: consider upgrading to HSBC Premier or Business Banking to gain access to foreign currency desks. You'll also be better positioned for post-RV planning consultations. Warning: banks unlikely to exchange dinar. It's just as important to know which banks won't be participating. Be cautious of local or digital-only banks with no currency exchange services, institutions lacking UV validation or note scanners, banks that outright say, "We don't deal with foreign currencies," basic banks offering only checking and savings without international connections. These banks may be useful after you've converted your dinar into US dollars, but don't count on them for the exchange itself. Conclusion: the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar could be one of the most significant currency events of our time. But the opportunity only matters if you're prepared to act fast and know exactly where to go. By understanding which banks are best positioned and building relationships in advance, you put yourself in the best place to benefit when the moment comes. Stay informed, stay connected, stay ready. Thanks for watching Dinar Current.